Masters have experiences saying that what you consider life, the Panchabhuta, which is made of five elements, is not the entire truth. Yes, that too is truth. This five made out of five elements, it is the truth, yes, but it is not the absolute truth. It is part reality. Part reality is hiding behind these five elements. And that part reality is never born, is never died.
Pranam Gurudev. This question has come to us anonymously, and in this, the sadhak is sharing that Gurudev, living alone in a house after the death of a spouse that was buzzing at one point in time, it is difficult. Possibly, human life has been designed like this. Please share your thoughts on the same.
First of all, losing anybody who's part of your life, the loved one with whom you've spent significant amount of your life and precious moments of your life, losing somebody like that is not an easy experience to go through. It takes a while to, I don't even know if one can fully recover from that. Yeah. Uh, the grief and the vacuum stays for a very long time. So the first thing here is uh, it's all right to experience that grief. And it is important to accept that reality that somebody very close to us has just left, gone to the other realm, and we are feeling a certain vacuum. So that's first level of understanding and acceptance. Having said that, is life designed like that? Yes and no, both. You see, we are conditioned by our habits, by a certain way of repetitive living. And in that whole process, we are always engrossed and absorbed with our little understanding of life. We never question, the existential questions never come to us. Even if they come, we try our best to A, distract ourselves, or B, put the questions under the carpet. We just don't want to face them. We don't want to investigate on them. That's the reason I said, yes, life is designed that way. Any dukkha, any trouble, any suffering that comes to our life, it's knocking on the door. To be able to see that there's something beyond this, there's something beyond our current level of attachment, our current level of looking at life, there's something beyond that. It's an opportunity, especially I've said it many times in various satsangs. Somebody close to you leaving you, it's a great opportunity. It's, of course, a great grief and pain, but it is also a great opportunity because somehow a window opens. Because whatever you considered as normal, as structured way of life is all shattered. When there's a profound change, a certain window to the truth is opened up. I think that's how life is designed. To be able to allow us to look into that window because the normal has broken. The standard way of leading day to day life is gone. Something profoundly has changed. There's some new window which has opened. We must take full advantage of that. Look into that. Try and look what lies beyond this. Is this what life is all about? The definitions that we have given to ourselves, the formats that we have given to ourselves, is that what life is all about? Or there's something beyond it? In this whole process, I think there's a great problem or a or an absolutely wrong way we are all leading our lives. And now I'm saying, no, life is not really designed that way to experience such grief. Maybe life was designed in a different way, but we've created this design. What do I mean by that? You know, so far, we all live our life thinking that These two people, these five people are part of my life, part of my family, and that's my world. Is that so? Is that so? Is that your world only? People around across the globe, there are over 8 billion people on earth. How can I just call these five people, six people, three people as part of my world, part of my family? Because in India, we've never considered that. In India, we've always considered larger community as part of our life. Now, if you see quantum physics, I was reading the other day, I think the great scientist called Schrodinger. Now, he's also made the theory saying that every particle um, of matter is connected with every other particle of matter. They communicate with each other. There's a deep interconnectivity between the matter which is here and the matter which is thousands of kilometers away. One impact in this particle impacts that particle too. At the theory level, it has been proved. But in India, our rishis have been saying that for a very long time. Your family, your loved ones is just not these three, four, five. That's a wrong investment. That's a very myopic view of looking at life and relations and love. Why can't I open up? Why can't I embrace many, many, many people and beings as part of my life, as part of my family? Why can't I just open my heart and include everybody as part of me? Why do I just consider these few people as part of me? And I think that's where we've designed it wrongly. I believe we were not designed to live in small houses with just three people as our family. We were not designed that way. We're very social people. We're social beings as human beings. We are designed to connect with larger people, with larger communities. We're designed to live in communities. We're designed to pour our love on every being that we come across. We are designed to be inclusive. Since we are not doing that, the grief of such moment becomes too profound to be able to handle. But nevertheless, now is the time. Can I not restructure my life now? I can. Can I not now open my heart and start to include everybody as part of my life, as part of my family? Can I not now go out there, share, spend, invest my life with people out there? Can I not do that? What's stopping me? What's stopping me and still making me caged in these four walls where I feel certain abundance? I think it's time to A, expand your perception of family. B, which is very important, it is also the time to start to question, investigate, meditate on. Is there something in us that is never born, never died? In Hindi, we call it ajanama. क्या मेरे भीतर कुछ ऐसा है जो अजन्मा है? Is there anything in me which is beyond life and death? Is my reality only this body which goes after certain years? This mind which goes after certain years? Or there's something in me, there's something in everybody that lives on, that is never born, that is never died? Is there something in me like that? Is there a different reality of my existence? Because our ancient rishis and shastras are saying, yes, there is. They're claiming, masters have experiences, saying that what you consider life, the Panchabhuta, which is made of five elements, is not the entire truth. Yes, that too is truth. This five made out of five elements, it is the truth, yes. But it is not the absolute truth. It is part reality. Part reality is hiding behind these five elements. And that part reality is never born, is never died. And our purpose on earth, our opportunity to have this human incarnation, is to pursue that, is to search for that, is to create a meditative inward journey to somehow find that. People have found it. Guru Nanak found it, Buddha found it, all the great rishis, masters found it, which means this reality exists. And it is not that people who were 5,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, only those people found. No. Every era, every age, every geographical location has people who are enlightened, who are awake. Awake to what? Awake to this truth and this reality of life. That I'm just not this. Yes, I am this also, but I'm just not this. And there's an opportunity. I can choose to be engaged with the constantly changing reality, which I call the outside world, which is constantly changing. Every particle of matter constantly changing. I have a choice to either be focused on that, attached with that, engaged with that. But then that is a recipe for dukkha because it keeps changing. As Buddha said, the law of impermanence. Nothing here is permanent, nothing. But then I also have a choice to focus on, to pursue that which is permanent. There is something that is permanent. We can call it by divine names, by soul, but there is a truth. That's a living reality. There is something in us which is always there, never born, never dies, and always awake, and always watching, always available. You can call it Chetana also, consciousness. There are many names given to this. But that is an inquiry worth pursuing because I believe there is no point living life with half the truth, half the reality, because then it's very misleading. Then it's very illusionary. Half truths are very illusionaries. It's an opportunity. We're still alive. We still have time. We still have means to pursue that. And anybody who's pursue that is beyond all sorrows. That does not mean if somebody's loved one goes, if Buddha's loved one goes, Buddha will not feel the suffering or the pain or the grief. Buddha too will feel that, but in a very different way. Because at the deeper level, he knows that only the outer kosha, outer sheath has gone. The inner truth remains. And that's what we must use this opportunity to knock on that door in our own consciousness and try to pursue that. So I gave you two things. A, this, to pursue that truth. B, I said, open your heart. 8 billion people. Shouldn't they all be my friends? Shouldn't they all be my loved ones? Is life different in them than me? It's the same life, which is vibrating in each one of you right now, which is also vibrating in me. It's the same life we are made up of. At that level, shouldn't I connect with all of them? Shouldn't I drop the boundaries of my mental frames, saying that this is my immediate family? It's time to drop the boundaries, break the frames, and open the heart, live in a very expanded way. It's just not a discourse or a philosophy. It is a living reality. The day you make a choice to step out of this, out of your current reality, you will be able to see, live, and realize that expanded, abundant reality. It is possible. There are people who are living this. It is possible. So it's my wish and pray that you too start to walk on this inquiry. It is doable, it is achievable, it is within our reach. It's not something of the other world we are talking about. It's right now in this world here. You focus on this, it starts to become your reality. Yeah, but worth pursuing. Yeah, I hope it helps. Thank you.